lovelies, I'm back. Today we have a little thrift haul. It is mostly books. It's all books. So, without any further ado, grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's talk about it. Roll the intro. First off, a couple small announcements. I did take a small break for my birthday. Don't ask how old I am. I'm just old. Also, another thing, it felt nice to just get off the internet for a couple days and just work on, things I wanted to work on but didn't really have time to because of, making content for you guys, it being the holidays and whatnot. I'm still working on crocheting Christmas gifts because I have a lot of people to make stuff for. So my uploads might be a little bit more spaced out. Also, I had to extend the poll that I made recently about which anime I should make next. So far, the winner is, I think it's 7 Deadly Sins. It only has 1 like, so if you guys see an option that you guys want me to watch and review, give it a like. And the winner will get a shout out. Whoever suggests the one that is liked the most gets a shout out, and that is the anime that I will watch and review next after Yuri on Ice. So I kind of had to push that poll back a little bit to do this break and everything because things have just been really crazy. So I think that's all my little announcements for now. Also, thank you guys for being patient with me and enduring this little tiny break for a couple days. I just really needed to take some time off because things just get crazy when you're trying to watch all this stuff and read all this stuff and do all this content and still keep your sanity. So, thank you guys for just being so supportive and being like, it's okay, happy birthday. So, thank you. Now, let's get into the books. Our first book is Allegiant. This is the 3rd book in the Divergent series. If you guys haven't read the Divergent series, it is post-apocalyptic. It follows, I think, Triss. I haven't read these books in forever. I only ever have read the first one, but I own the second one. I've just never gotten around to it. So if you guys want me to read and review the entire Divergent series, let me know. Let me know. And if you guys also want me to do the Hunger Games, I will do the Hunger Games as well. I will go and buy the Hunger Games. Even though, if you guys have been watching my book videos, you guys know that I cannot read through the entire first book of the Hunger Games, simply because of when a certain character meets a very awful end. It made me cry because I read the first book back when Hunger Games was like really blowing up. The first movie was about to come out, so I read the first book, and then so this is the 3rd one. It says, "One choice will define you." As far as I know, Divergent circles around a girl named Triss. She lives in this post-apocalyptic world where they have to put their blood on a stone, and then they get separated into a different, what's called factions. There's, like, the people that grow fruit. There's the people that are really compassionate. There's the people that are, like, really smart. There's the people that are basically, like, their police, called Amity, I think. I don't remember. I haven't read these books since, like, 2015, so I'm sorry. If you guys are familiar with Divergent out there, let me know if I'm doing anything wrong. So, yeah, that's book number 3 of the Divergent trilogy. If you guys want me to read these and give them an honest review, let me know. Our second book, I'm just gonna go right through it because one of these books, it's a treat, okay? And I'm saving the best for last, so hang in there. This one, if you guys don't know, one of my special interests growing up was the Disney Fairies books. I completely loved them because they were, like, wonderfully colored, and they were just perfect for, like, a budding reader. They kept you intrigued, and Then they came out with the movies. So the Disney fairies have been like a little special interest of mine since I was like a child. So I got a little graphic novel, which is Tinkerbell and the Wings of Rainy. This must be newer because the art style is different than the ones I'm used to. Like, this one looks more like computer colored. I only paid 85 cents for it, so. And then I got a box set of the ones that I think I'm more familiar with, which is, here's the cover on the front one. I only paid $3. But we have in it Vidya and the Fairy Crown. That's what Vidya looks like. If you guys don't know what Vidya looks like, she is in the movies. Then we got The Trouble with Tink, which is the one that's featured on the box. We got Lily's Pesky Plant, which Lily is not a fairy that is featured in the movies. Wow, I can't English today. And then we have Beck and the Great Berry Battle, which Beck has been one of my favorites since I was a kid because she's so clumsy. I love her. So yeah, that is the first, I think, 4 books in the collection. I only paid $3 and I looked it up. Someone originally paid $23 in the US, $23.96. So, good deal for me. Our next book is, I never was allowed to, like, after Miley Cyrus kind of started becoming a bad girl, I wasn't even allowed to watch Hannah Montana anymore. But this is her autobiography called Miles to Go. Apparently it had 5 new chapters in it, and it was a #1 New York Times bestseller. I just now found out about this book, finding this at the thrift store, so I'm gonna read that. If you guys would like a review about that, let me know. Any more Hannah Montana fans out there? Also, this is our second to last book, and it is a little bit nostalgic, maybe a little bit of a collectible, but it is a Harry Potter Hogwarts journal. It looks like it's kind of old because of the old-fashioned stickers in it, because, let me see if I can find a trademark. 2000. It's from 2000. First Scholastic printing, November 2000. So this was from Scholastic. And it has these, like, older stickers in it, which are kind of cool. So this reminds me of when I was a child, and it has things like in it, Hogwarts Finest. There's, like, different pages in it. Wizard wear, required reading. Like, I guess you would just fill this in with, like, your own journal of, like, what you would do at Hogwarts. I think that's pretty cool. So, I paid only, I think, $0.25 for it. It was in a quarter bin, so. Now it's time for the pièce de résistance. If you guys don't know anything about me, and if this is your first time watching any of my book videos, or any of my videos at all, hi, I'm Randomness. Also, you can call me Miss Random. Alex, if you want. I'm a huge fan of vampire books that are trashy, like Twilight, or the Vampire Diaries, or the Crave series. And I love any weird collectible / companion books that go with these. Like, I love looking on Etsy or eBay for, like, Twilight collectibles in my spare time, even though I don't buy a single one. It's still fun to see them. So, when I saw this at the Goodwill, I had to buy it. I saw it and I was like, at first I thought it was a fanfic that somebody had printed out. Just take a breath and take this in. Because I don't know what this is. It's called Bonded by Blood. It is a Robert Pattinson and Taylor Lautner biography in one. Because you got on one side, it's Robert Pattinson. And then you flip it over, and it's Taylor Lautner. Apparently it's by someone named Garrett Baldwin. Somebody originally paid $12.95 for it. Werewolf versus vampire. I can't stop laughing. What in the what? Okay, when was this made? I'm gonna look and see when this was made. I have to. 2010. Okay, that makes sense. 2010. This would have been like the hype with the love triangle between Jacob and Bella and Edward was going on. So this kind of makes sense for the time, but like, I don't know if this is a rare thing or not to find. I don't know if this was like a small project because I've never heard of Plexus Press who made the book. So I don't know, but I saw this and at first I saw the pictures on the spine of the two and I was like, is this a fan fiction that somebody printed out where Jacob and Edward get together? So that's why I even, like, grabbed it, because I saw it. There are two pictures. I was like, is that Taylor Lautner and Robert Pattinson? So I kind of picked it up, and I was like, is this a fan fiction? So if you guys know anything about this besides what I can glean, let me know. I can't stop laughing. It is so funny. I don't know why I find things like this just absolutely hilarious, but I do. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I do thrift book hauls at least once every 2 weeks because that's when I get paid. And we have time to go shopping. So, that's why these videos kind of happen every 2 weeks because that's when I have a little bit of spending money, like maybe $20 to buy some books. Unless I save up money and then I go to Barnes & Noble once in a blue moon. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And thank you for making it to the end if you have. And I hope you guys have wonderful rating. Yeah. Bye.